What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 19 Ultimate Team video. My second time recording this because the first time my mic was muted. If you record videos or ever done it, you know how painful that is when that happens. But it's okay. We'll be fine. This is the team. House rules. 20 to 39 yard rushing touchdown is worth 12. 40 yard plus rushing touchdown is worth 18. I personally... let me know your thoughts on the house rules. I personally like these. I feel like it plays pretty much the same as a normal game of MUT. Obviously, giving up a long rushing touchdown is annoying, but I personally think it's not too bad. Also, just a little sneak peek, 10th place on Weekend League, and I streamed it, so anybody that said it wasn't me playing it, I did play it. I was streaming. I went 5-0 off stream, and then I played the last 20 on stream to go 23-2, which is not too bad. I feel like that's pretty solid. So, anyways, we know what the rules are here, the house rules. Let me know, as the first few games are pretty easy, what you guys are looking most forward to in Madden 20. I know it's kind of weird to put this in this video, but I've been thinking a lot about it. Maybe I'll make a video out about it. But let me know what you guys are looking forward to. I know a lot of people will be like, I'm not going to buy it. Madden 19 was in for me, and the gameplay was very bad. I'll admit it. But I will also say that the gameplay at the beginning of the year was good, and I personally think that they are actually not that far off. And again, that's just one person's opinion. I'm sure people would disagree. But I have three things that I am looking forward to gameplay-wise. First is button swapping. Very small thing, but when you're making a bunch of adjustments on D, everything is defendable. I think there's a guy we play, pretty decently competitive game, that ran a lot of Patriots, you know, Pat Sale and stuff. But I boxed it pretty much every play. So it's not like every play is defendable, but the button swapping really hurts that ability to make those adjustments. So we got to fix that. Also, ags. Ags need to be fixed. Like, you should not be able to just throw it up to Calvin or Moss and just come down with it a lot of the times. Or your tight end or whoever it is. You got the detective right there. And people would disagree with that, but like right that. I personally don't think I should have caught that. I don't think that makes for a good game. And people are like, well, if in the real NFL, if you lob it up to Calvin Johnson one-on-one, like, it's a good read. Yes, we're not in the real NFL. It's MUT. You have Calvin Johnson, you have Randy Moss, you have Jerry Rice on one team. You can't double everybody. You cannot do it. So, like, that's basically, like, offense is just you're gonna score every time. Want to high point it every time. Your quarterback has perfect accuracy, just high point. It's too easy. Make them make a read. I'm not a fan. Now, I do think, like, you can definitely argue, like, there's other ways to make those receivers stand out. If there's no one that touches them as they go up, like, you high point it to them, and it's like Calvin Johnson, and then he comes down, he takes a hit, and he, like, yeah, sure. Or T.O. or something, like, yeah, sure. Like, he should be catching that majority of the time. But if there's somebody on him, and he gets hit, like, as he's going up, like, I just don't think those should be caught, like, hardly ever, because that's just a blind read. You're rewarding people for making blind reads. But speaking of blind reads, that guy just lobs it up. And I'll talk a little bit about house rules. I have a third thing here in a minute, but let's talk about what's going on in the game. 7-3. I see the steam right there. Easy dot. And this is trips tight end. I forgot to say that as well. This is Chargers. I missed my reads at the beginning of the play, but I hit Walter, and he takes a hit, and I still hang on. The guy is so mad. But I missed it should have been a touchdown. And it gets him just to go ahead and quit. I'm running the Chargers offense. Trips tight end is obviously the real reason people would run Chargers, but I was not running too much of it, especially in Weekend League. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never really run trips tight end, so I'm running a lot of runs and different formations, a lot of 2-3 tight end sets, so I don't know. But anyways, the last thing, as you see that beautiful lurk, is, to me, I don't want to say it's the most important, but it would make for a more fresh gameplay, and I think a lot of people would say this is important. It's something you don't think about too much. But we need to really, really look at the playbooks and balance them. EA needs to be looking at the percentage of people running Pats, percentage of people running West Coast, the percentage of people running Bucks, the percentage, like, looking at this and seeing that there's no one running the Dallas Cowboys offense, the Chicago Bears offense, all right? There's a beautiful lurk. But they need to look at this and be like, okay, how can we make those playbooks more viable? Not change the other playbooks. Do not, because then it's just going to be like, don't make other playbooks bad. Make all playbooks have something good in them. Make them a reason to use them. I know it's really hard to balance, but, like, they should be looking at this stuff every day and being able to find out how to balance them, right? I mean, this is something that's been a problem all year, and everybody people run all the same plays and I know they make different adjustments and stuff, but from a visual looking at the game, if you go and tune in and you watch somebody keep running the same play, it doesn't matter if they make 12 adjustments. People are gonna like be turned off by that because they feel like you're just running the same play over and over again. People say the same thing about my defense. I come out in Tampa too, but I can sometimes make it as a cover 3. I sometimes make it as like with quarters and a mix, you know, a sort of like cover 6 looks. I make it, I don't even, you know, sometimes I just man everybody up. It's basically like a, you know, send 6 and man everybody up. Like there's so many different ways that I do it, but I always come out in cover 2 because it messes with my opponent. They might think that something is open when it shouldn't be, and also it's just easy because I get my adjustments down, so I can make anything out of that cover 2. That's my thought. Again, some people will not like that because it kind of goes the same way on offense, but I just think that it turns people off. Somebody came into my chat and said like, all you run is your cheesy cover 2. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what? Like, I'm assuming he's just looking at Tampa 2, like, as you see Pat Steele. Like, that's what you're looking at? Like, but I never have my safeties in deep halves. I'll say that. Like, that's what their default is, deep halves. Like, I don't do that. Hardly ever. I put corners at safeties because I like manning them up. People will call that cheesy, but, you know, you got Dion there. You man him up. You stop the crossers. You see Pat Steele getting boxed because I got Dion and Pat Pete. We go ahead. We hit the verticals. That's single back bunch. I think that's a formation that really hasn't been used too much. It's very similar, obviously, to gun bunch. It just doesn't have quite as good passing plays. We try to get the touchdown, and we get tackled at the one. I was so mad. I tried to dive, and when I hit the button, I must have been getting tackled. But unfortunately, we don't even get 3 because I got greedy. But I don't know. Single back bunch. It has the pitch. It has a dive, which are obviously 2 of the best runs in the game. You see a box right there. Do you see how good those crossers were covered? That's a Pat Sale route. It was completely boxed. Anybody said you can't cut. Look at that. That was boxed. Absolutely boxed. But I don't know. That's my opinion. Change the playbooks a little bit, and I think we could actually have a game that can it will feel more fresh. Not every game you face the same stuff. If I go into a game of Madden 19, I face Patriots playbook almost every time. Still, though, you see Bucks now a little bit since the last event, the Madden, because a lot of people are running Bucks in that. But you'll see Patriots or Bucks bunch or trips tight end, right? Those are really the only combinations you have. Patriots have people that run trips tight end a lot of times will run Patriots too because they run bunch as well. You have those playbooks, and then on defense, almost everybody runs 3-3-5. Some people run some 5-2, maybe like 3-3-5, 70%, 5-2 about 20%, 25%, and then, you know, some random stuff, you know, 4-3, maybe 4-3 that I run is probably more like 10%. So maybe I messed up the percentage a little bit, but 3-3-5 is obviously really, really popular, and it's the only viable defense really for competitively, that's what people are running. So with some 5-2 mixed in. Come on, man. We gotta fix this stuff, EA. We should be looking at this stuff every single day, especially towards the beginning of the year, and making it a more unique game that feels fresh every game, as opposed to just feeling like you play the same game over and over and over and over again, and hope your opponent doesn't make the right read, and hope that you guess and make the right adjustment, and so forth. It feels like it's the same thing over and over again. That level sail play that I was running in trips tight end, I don't really run it too much, but I noticed I went to it a lot. I think against, this guy ran a 50 out of 50 49ers team. I think against a lot of players you can get away with that level sail play. I don't think it's particularly good against better players, but I did notice that once I started running that a lot more, I was having much more success with the trips tight end. So definitely should mix that in a little bit. A little sneak peek again. There's the 200K that I get. I'm not going to open the packs yet, but I did get 200K for top 10, 2 to 10. So 23 and 2 was the record, number 10 overall. So I guess you could say I'm the 10th best player in the world. So I think that's clearly what you can say. All right, calm down. But there's the packs as well. We'll be opening those very, very soon. Either Friday with the new series, if we have some good stuff to open, if EA drops a ton of content, which I'm sure people are excited about, or we'll see about the content, or Saturday with new Ultimate Legends, hoping like a Cam Chancellor would be nice. But anyways, no fly zone. This guy got scared of me. He saw my gamer tag. He's like, yeah, I'm going to give him the win. In all honesty, we played earlier, and he beat me 6-3. So he went ahead and gave me the win, which is I guess cool. A lot of times after I finish my 10, I'll just go in, because I never play after 10 really. Just go in and just quit. Give some people some wins, because why not? Like, you know, give some people free wins. Some people might not like that, but like, we're all just grinding this. We're just grinding trying to get our, you know, free draft player. So that's, you know, why not help some people out? That guy just helped me out. A lot of times I like to give like 5 free wins every week, just to help a few people out. But anyway, here's the 1 through 32 draft pick. It says collectible, but it actually is just going to be the player. So hopefully for top 10, Kyler Murray would be obviously the best, number 1. And we'll see what happens right here. Let's see what happens, Captain. Right here we get Daniel Jones, number 6 pick from the New York Giants, and I'm sure people are really excited about him in New York. But we get him, and silly me here, solid card here, but not really. I mean, it's fine, but I wasn't thinking, and I just quick sold him for picks. I didn't even realize he was auctionable. I completely forgot. So it is auctionable, guys. You saw it right there. I don't even know how I didn't see it. I just went quick sell. Nobody in my chat even mentioned that it was auctionable. Not that I probably quick sold it before anybody realized what I was doing, but I don't care about picks. Currencies, get rid of those, EA. Those currencies, I mean, they won't, because I'm sure they did them every promo, but like, they're a scam. Get rid of them. And I quick sold them for picks, so that was a mistake. But I guess we can use the picks and make something, sell that. But anyways, that's it. That's the 10 wins. I mean, I showed like 4 of them there, 4 or 5 of them with the wins. But let me know your thoughts on Madden 20. I'm sure many people would disagree. Let me know on what you guys think of house rules and who you guys pulled from the house rules. Hopefully, a lot of Kyler Murrays. I want to see a lot of Kyler Murrays, or at least top 10 guys in the chat, and remember, in the comments. And remember, you can sell him on the auction house. I mean, you can quick sell him if you want the picks, but quick sell him because I'm an idiot. So I didn't want to quick sell him. But anyway, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.